I voted once. I was in that little booth, and I got bored, so I opened the curtain. I went, hey, we're out of toilet paper. Here's what I learned. If you act like an ass at the voting booth, you will not get a sticker. It is exactly like third grade. And I don't know anything about politics. I just want our next president to have tattoos. I think that would be awesome. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I just want him to have so many tattoos it scares the shit out of other countries. That would be a great summit meeting. Yo, I don't think I believe in your policies. Well, the bald eagle dry humping the dolphin says you do. Right? I know that's a little crass, but it's the president. It has to be badass. It's not gonna work if he's up there going, but Hello Kitty said no. I want a crazy president. I think it's time for a crazy ass president. I want somebody that blinks their eyes constantly, just stands there. My fellow Americans, welcome to the disco. All the other countries are like, I think I'll row around America today. You want to fix immigration? Don't kick everybody out. Don't build a wall. Tear down the Statue of Liberty and put a statue of me up there holding a toilet brush. People see this mug, they're going to back paddle. Quick. This isn't America. This is White Trash Island. Hi. I'd like to start out by saying I've had a lot of conversations today, but this is the first one with people. I'm not good at people. I get nervous and then I give out too much information. You know, I'm just like, hi, what's your name? I have a prescription. And then the voice in my head kicks in. You know, you got to connect with them. Tell them your hobbies. I'm like, I like to sit on the toilet till my legs go numb. One clapper, and it's fun to be the one clapper, isn't it? It's like a lonely hoedown. Like you're in a room by yourself. Swing your partner. I don't have one. I was quarantined long before it was mandated. I miss the shutdown. I do. I miss getting to ride in a half-empty airplane. I don't know if anybody else got to do that, but it was amazing. You had like 9 rows to yourself. You're like, more peanuts, Janet! It was awesome. I was on this one flight, it was empty, they upgraded me to co-pilot. They come to check on me and they're like, how's your flight today? This is the biggest window seat I've ever had. What I don't miss is that I lost 7 weeks of work in 2 days. And if you don't know what that means, that's the definition of non-essential. Yeah, and then to make matters worse, I had to stay at home with my wife for 25 God-forsaken weeks. 25 weeks. You know how many days that is? I didn't at first, but I do now. Yeah, that's what I did during quarantine, math. One day she's rearranging the house and she went to pull a mirror off the wall and I was like, oh man, she's gonna find the hole I was digging. I don't know what y'all's shutdown was like, but my house went straight to prison rules. On day 1, my wife punched me in the face and said, I own you. On day 2, I dropped the soap in the shower and she made me a believer. Twice. And that's when I turned my toothbrush into a shank. And don't get me wrong, I love my wife. We've been married for 9 years, but I was always on the road, so we'd only seen each other 8 times. And then some idiot licked a bat and we're stuck in the house. The quarantine changed her. She turned into a contractor and we had a new project every day. Every time I walk into her room, she pulled out a chart. Here's the idea. I don't like the way the sun shines through the window in the bathroom, so I think we should move it. And I'm in my head going, move what? The sun, the window, or the bathroom? When you figure out what you want, let me know. I'll be in the street with my arm in the sewer, waiting for a clown to attack me. 25 weeks. On week 15, I started licking doorknobs. I'm in the middle of Home Depot. Poor kid's staring at me. What are you doing, sir? I'm trying to get a 14-day vacation. Here's how bad it got. One day I was in the shower, I put a washcloth on my face, and I waterboarded myself. And when that didn't work, I rolled the dice, and I bought a tuna salad sandwich at a gas station. Yeah, that was my idea of rock bottom, tuna salad. Then I found out that wasn't nothing because the guy behind me was buying sushi. Right? And then I got scared for him, and I looked at the clerk, and I go, you need to take away his shoelaces. And my friends were like, oh, was it really that bad, Dale? My wife bought 2 Chihuahuas on Craigslist. How was your pandemic? I'm sitting on the couch, she runs in like it's Christmas. Hey, baby, just found a deal on 2 puppies. All we gotta do is get some cash together and go meet him at Walmart parking lot tonight at 11 o'clock. And she goes, what do you think? I go, I think they're gonna be wearing a mask. And we've never been to this Walmart. It's an hour away from the house. So I'm putting the address in the phone. She goes, where does it say we're going? To the scene of the crime. Yeah, go put on your good clothes. You're gonna be in the paper. So now we own 2 teacup Chihuahuas because I wear the capri pants in the family. And we take them everywhere with us, too. We do, because they're our babies. Yeah, a Chihuahua's not a baby. A Chihuahua is what happens when a vampire bat falls in love with a piranha. We take him to the grocery store with us, but not on a leash. Oh, no, she bought matching puppy carriers for us to wear. And they got a lot of zippers and pockets in them, and in one of them pockets is my wheel to lift. So finally, I put down my foot, and I said, woman, I'm not wearing this puppy carrier anymore. And I was wrong. Now I'm in charge of both dogs. I got one of them in the carrier, and I'm pushing the other one in a baby stroller. The only thing I like about pushing a baby stroller is when other parents think we actually have a baby. They're like, can we look at your child? Oh, yeah, get your face right in there. She loves that. She does. Yes, that is a tail. She got that from her mama. I don't know what makes me madder, that we own 2 Chihuahuas or that I can't spell the word Chihuahua. When we first got them, I couldn't even pronounce it. I was like, what in the world is a Chihuahua? She didn't correct me either. That went on for weeks. I went to the vet and told him I had an appointment for my Chihuahua. They sent me home with one of them neck cones. I don't like owning things I can't spell. That's why I don't drive a Hyundai. Don't even get me started on Mitsubishi. I stick with what I know. Chevrolets. I know this is weird, but I would like to remind you guys that you came to me. This is your fault. I didn't show up at your house. You want to hear a joke about my wiener? Now, I feel like some of you guys are like, well, that's why we're here. I brought my lady, let's hear it. I don't have ADD, and I know the minute I said that, the whole room is like, you got all the A's and the D's. My word, you got L-M-N-P. One guy told me I had ADHD. I was like, please, I can't afford anything in high definition. Let me explain. Here's the main difference between me and Abraham Lincoln. And I'm bringing this up because I feel like you guys are looking at me going, you know what? I was wondering. Lincoln was assassinated while watching a play, and when my wife makes me go to a musical, I can't help but think that he got off light. My wife made me go see a musical called Less Miserable. And it was not. And I'd never been to a musical. I didn't know they sang for 4 hours straight. Everything's a song to these people. Everything they do is a song. We're going to get the mail. For the love of God, just get the mail. Why are they singing about the mail? The play was set in 1832. It ain't gonna be good news. Nothing good happened in 1832, but they're still gonna sing about it, aren't they? Hit it! Grandpa lost his leg today. He got the leprosy. He won't be marching home. That's it. Thank you.